What's up, you guys? Today is July 30th, 2018. And I'm sorry I haven't been posting as much lately. It's slow. Preseason starts this week. Thursday, Ravens and the Bears Hall of Fame game. And the Cowboys, we don't play until the 9th. Of course, most of you, if you follow the Dallas Cowboys or just follow sports or NFL in general, that Jerry Jones recently made headlines because he was telling his team that, hey, we're not going to do the whole kneeling shit. And, a lot of people are mad at him. A lot of people are mad at Dak because Dak was like, this isn't the time or place to be kneeling. And got a lot of fans saying that we're not going to support the Cowboys. I can't believe Dak said this. I can't believe Jerry is this and that. Like, this is crap. And the thing is, you guys, okay, let me start out by giving you my personal opinion on the whole kneeling thing. I think it's a waste of time. As a black man, I get that I see plenty of injustices in this society. Racism is still a thing, and I see us as black men in general. I see us going through so many things in today's society. We've always been through shit. We're behind enemy lines. So let me get that out of the way right now. Black men, we're behind enemy lines. We always get the short end of the stick. Okay? And so racism is a thing, and it really affects us. But at the same time, kneeling, in my opinion, kneeling is like begging. Kneeling is like begging. And a man who begs is a man that never gets respect. And when I see these black players taking a knee before the anthem, all they're doing is just look at me. They're begging for attention and they're begging for sympathy. When you look at the makeup of the NFL owners, 99% of NFL owners are billionaire old white men that don't care about your cause. Okay? And then if you look at the average NFL fan, the average NFL fan is a white man a conservative white man from the middle of America. Those are facts. That's the average NFL fan. And they don't care about your plight either. Nor should they. The thing is, people who don't go through what you go through, you can't expect them to have sympathy or empathy or see things from your perspective. When white people see people kneeling, they don't see it as taking a knee for a cause, something that affects your community. They see it as these motherfuckers are disrespecting our flag and they're disrespecting our game, and we're not having that. And the thing is, taking a knee and just begging for people to pay attention to you and begging for people to have sympathy on you, that's not the best way to go about things, especially if you're a man. No one ever respects a man that begs. No one. And when these people are looking at you, when the average NFL fan and the billionaire owners, when they're looking at you, they're saying, these black dudes out here, they're just taking knees, begging, and they can't even keep their own communities in order. And that's the thing. We have to beg white people. We have to beg the NFL to pay attention to us and to help us with our cause and our community. What does a white man, rich or poor, why would they want to help you in your community when you can't help yourself? The reason why our community is in shambles, the black community, the reason why it's in shambles now is because we don't take action. We just sit around, we just yell, and we just beg for people to have sympathy on us and to help us. I didn't mean to get super political in this, but I have no choice. Because when Dak says this is not the time and place for that, it's not the time and place for that. When you get out on that field, your job is, number one, you need to provide for your family. You need to make enough money to provide for your family. Earn that paycheck. You don't want to fuck up your income. And when the owner says, hey, you know what, people are going to be, cut, you're potentially putting your career, your money flow at risk by taking a knee. That's dumb. And then on top of that, you need to be focused on the goddamn game. You need to be focused on your job. Okay? You don't need to bring political issues to the job. When I go to my job, I'm not going to sit around taking knees and shit. I'm not going to sit around and protest and shit. You want to know why? Because I'll get fired. And a lot of people like to say, oh, well, they have a larger platform, this and that. At the end of the day, they're still a fucking employee. Someone else writes their checks. And you have to obey the rules, no matter how frivolous, no matter how nonsensical they are when it comes to your job. I'm not going to get too much on a tangent. I just said what I needed to say. Y'all need to get over this kneeling shit. Dude, what has kneeling ever done? Okay, the NFL gave Malcolm Jenkins and his group $89 million. What the fuck is $89 million going to do? Is that going to turn around the black community? No. What about all the people that the black people still being killed by police? What about all the black people that is still being killed by other black men in the streets? Has kneeling done anything for that? No, kneeling doesn't do shit. It's just emotional outrage. That's all it is. If you want to get down to the nitty gritty, I want logical solutions. Taking a knee is not a fucking logical solution. Get that through your thick skulls. What the fuck is taking a knee ever gonna do? All it does is stops you from moving forward. That's all it does. Literally, taking a knee like this stops me from moving forward. Get off your fucking knees. Get out there. Earn money for your families. And focus on the game. Fuck all that dumb shit.